Welcome, everybody. This is Dominic with Breakthrough Sessions. If you have watched me, I just want to say thank you. If you will rewatch this at some point in time, I want to ask you to do me a personal favor. Like, share, comment, subscribe. Oftentimes in our lives, we don't hear enough positivity. Most of the times in our lives, we focus on all the negative things. So, what is today about for you? What do I want to help you learn, to teach you, to help you navigate through life? Today, it's really about your emotions. How does what's the most vulnerable emotion that I think that one should have. And when I think about emotions, I always try to navigate through my life by understanding and putting myself in someone else's shoes. In life, we don't understand other people's experiences because we've never been there. See, sometimes we've never been hit hard in our lives. And many times people take their lives and they expect for others to be so much more and so much better. But I think we need to learn how to be more sympathetic in life. In my life, the most, where are you? How do you feel? Why do you feel that way? And how can I relate? Like, how can I allow myself to be in your shoes? How can I allow myself to understand that what you're feeling, it matters, it counts? Like people that are depressed, they're not able to see where they can go. But for someone to be sympathetic and to understand that, hey, I get it. I understand that you don't see yourself rising to an occasion. I understand that you don't see yourself being the best at what it is that you do. I understand that you see yourself as not having the best life or not being able to do more. It's the same for those people who feel anxiety. Anxiety eats away at you, and it eats away at you because you're always thinking about the things that have happened to you, the bad relationships, the bad parents that you had, the bad friendships. And so anxiety takes a hold of us. And I'm so sympathetic for those who deal with anxiety, because when you're dealing with anxiety, you are simply telling yourself is that you already know what to expect. You're panicking because of all the things that went wrong in the past. And those things right now, in the moment that you might be walking through, just come back to you. They make you feel like it's always going to be happening. But sympathy, that emotion, the ability to put yourself in someone else's shoes, we don't always do that. In times in our lives, at the hardest points, some of us, we will never truly understand how others feel. Some of us don't want to. Some of us make a choice that we don't care. But it's that sympathy. It's being downright to earth. It's understanding that someone is hurting and understanding that those people are human, that everybody goes through something in life that they find so challenging that they're not sure that they can get through it. Now, you might not understand it, and you might think that you're better than the next person, and you might even believe that it might never happen to you. But what I can tell you is that in your life, if you want to grow, that you have to have this sympathy. You have to be understanding for other people's issues, for their problems, for the things that they're going through, and not that you want to cater to them, and not that you want to just bow down and give up everything, but it's understanding, it's putting yourself in their shoes, it's trying to make sure that you see that the times and the things that they're going through can really be hard, and they can take hold of a person in such a way that it causes one to second guess, it causes one to wonder, it causes one to be disturbed, it causes one to act out. So, sympathy, I'm asking you to have more of it. I'm telling you is that the number one emotion in our lives, if we use more of it, we would be a better place. You would be a better person. Sympathy, putting yourself in someone else's shoes and understanding what they're navigating through, how they really feel. Isn't that something that sounds like if we all did more of it, this world would be a better place? See, I'm no longer judging people because of where they stay, what they drive, what house they stay in, but I'm sympathetic to each and every person that I see because I don't understand who they are. I don't know them personally. So therefore, I have to always be willing to put myself in someone else's shoes to be able to navigate and to be able to see clearly, to be able to provide that person with something that I myself believe that I can give them, which is hope, which is inspiration, which is positivity. And until you in your life decide that you're going to put yourself in another person's shoes, do not judge. Only look to that person and act as if you don't know who they are and understand that you might never know them until you've been in their position, until you've been in their shoes, until you felt the things that they felt, until you've really taken the time to understand and navigate through that person's life. See, our lives sometimes are looked upon by a lens, when in reality, what we need to do is put the lens to the side, step up to the plate, and put yourself in the position of other people's that you judge. And once you do that, maybe then you can actually define what it is that you'll need to do to make an impact in that person's life. So, what's the emotion that you need to work on the most? It's having sympathy and understanding. Sometimes it's not enough to just see people. Sometimes you have to take yourself and put yourself in another person's shoes to get a true understanding and a true meaning behind what drives that person, what makes them change your life for the best. I believe that you deserve every day, but you have to be willing to work for it. This is Breakthrough Sessions. I'm Dominic. I hope that I have inspired or touched you in some way up until this point in time. And if I have not, I will continue to work to be able to earn the right to say is that I touched you in some way. Take care. Keep living your best life, even when times get hard. Never give up, never quit, always have hope. Keep believing. You got this. Have a good day.